Yo, YouTube, you know what's going on. The narrow path, and I'm trying to lead you on that narrow path. I'm gonna make this video real quick. What I'm gonna be talking about real quick, talk about some crazy stuff because I was reading the Bible. This is the first thing I want to say. There, a lot of this gang stalking stuff, we're just gonna call it's modern day persecution, okay? So I want to talk about some stuff that was going on. So today I was reading the Bible, right? And I started reading about like the part where God talks about you gotta forgive others. It started clicking to me where he talks about how family's gonna turn on you and all this stuff. I told myself what I realized is there's a story about Elijah. I think it's Elijah, but it's he basically gets sold into slavery. I don't know if it's Elijah. Or I think it's Joseph. It's Joseph. He gets sold into slavery, and then at the end, he forgives his brothers, and that stuff just really like resonated with me because I don't know if you guys know about this, but me and my brother, we have like there was something that was going on in my household, bro. And basically he called the police on me and got me arrested. You know what I'm saying? And I just realized something. Instead of being angry, because I was holding on to that for a long time, what I started realizing is that I told myself, I was like, you know what? He might have got possessed by the devil. And what's really going on is the whole time I think everything, all these people that are around me, I'm going to tell you this is some real stuff and just bear with me. I was like, what if the devil is jumping into their bodies and taking over them? And as soon as I said that, I saw a dark entity move right by me, just real quick. And it was, the devil got revealed. That is what's going on, you guys. And I wanna talk about this a little more, okay? The devil is scared of getting exposed. And I want to talk about something else too. You're gonna start noticing it. Another thing Satan doesn't want you doing, he doesn't want you talking about Christ, okay? So this is what Jesus talks about. He talks about, basically, he says that you're not going to go to heaven because of your good works. It's the only way you go to heaven is doing the will of the Father. Now, what is the will of the Father? You got to really think about it. So when Jesus went to go ask his Father what his will was, it was to die on the cross, correct? To save everybody from their sins, for him to do that so that they would turn to the Father. That's what this is all about, you guys. That is the will of the Father. Okay? You got to realize, what did Satan do in heaven, bro? He turned the angels against God. That is what the devil's been doing this whole time. That's all he's trying to do. It's not even, I don't even think it's really about him trying to be God at this point. I think what he's trying to do, he's just trying to turn people away from him, bro. And he's the ultimate, that's why he's called the deceiver, bro. Because we've all been created by God. You know what I'm saying? We were all made, bro. Animals, people, everything. There is a higher being, the Father, that created us. And the whole deception is the devil is trying to turn everybody on the creator of the universe, of everything. And it's a huge deception that everybody's falling for, bro. You got to think about this too. Why is Satan working so hard to, first off, quiet people into not talking about Jesus? Second off, making Jesus uncool. You know what I'm saying? And like making it seem, you know what I mean? He works so hard to make everybody think Jesus is lame. Oh, I don't even want to speak about it, but I'm just going to say this, bro. There is a man that died on the cross long ago, and he rose from the dead. There is somebody that, we don't know what he looks like, but all I know is this, bro. There is a man that died on the cross, and he rose, and he didn't actually die. He rose on the third day, bro, and this actually happened, bro. And people don't, they're trying to lie about this, bro. They're trying this is probably the biggest cover up in the history of everything, bro. Is the cover up of Christ actually raising from the dead, bro. There is proof, bro. There are 500 witnesses that are saying that they saw this man, bro, rise from the dead, bro. And it's written in the Bible, bro. And they don't want you knowing that. Go read the Bible and figure it out yourselves, bro. I'm just going to end it off like this, you guys. Make sure, bro, if you know the truth, bro, at least make a YouTube channel, bro, and start talking about like the actual truth. Don't be like lying to people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you're just telling people that Jesus will forgive you and be saved, and basically lead them to the Bible and to the cross, bro. And to make sure they're reading the King James Version Bible, praying and believing in Christ, and make sure they're just, the number one thing is lead people to the King James Version Bible to make them read it every day, bro. That's the way to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Peace. I'm out. Have a blessed day, bro. And just remember this, dude. This is another thing I want to talk about too. Muslims, bro, are being deceived, bro. They're definitely being deceived, and I'm gonna have proof about this, bro. Lil Durk, bro, he talks about his relationship with Allah, bro, and you hear in his songs, bro, he says, "I'm going to hell," and all this stuff, bro. And he's a devoted Muslim, bro. Like, this dude knows that Allah is the devil, bro. And there's another rapper too called Suge the Trapper who I used to listen to, bro. This dude's a Muslim, bro. I gotta stop listening to that music, bro. But this dude talking about he walking with Satan, bro. And this dude puts on the Muslim thing, and they're devoted worshipers of the devil, bro. And it's just crazy, bro. All I'm gonna say is this, dude: follow the light, bro. Don't listen to the shadows, bro. The shadows will deceive you. Peace. I'm out. Have a nice day. The truth will set you free, bro. And it might not be the popular thing in this world, bro. Whatever. I don't really care, bro. I'm putting my faith in Christ, bro. I'm not gonna be fucking scared of following God, bro. You might have people turn up against you, bro, all this, but at the end of the day, bro, this is a war, bro. This is a war for people's souls, bro. And you're either going to follow the devil or you're going to follow Christ, bro. And the time is running short, bro. Follow God while you can, while we got this day on this earth, bro, because you never know when freaking AI might just hack the nuclear base and the bombs go off, bro, and you know you're in hell, bro, or you're in heaven and you're wishing you repented, bro. Peace. I'm out. All praise and glory and honor to the Most High, Jesus Christ. Thank you for dying on the cross for me. And I'm out, bruh.